Namaste, angels. This is the full moon in Pisces reading. I'm just going to record it a couple days early and get right into it. I am busy this weekend, and I think that's why I'm being guided to do it early. So with these secret messages, like the love oracle, we're starting with, I'm so glad we found each other because my life has been so much better ever since. Also, you fill my life with hope for the future, and I'm proud to have you by my side. Right, the next card is in reverse. Just going to give this one shuffle and then a cut in the interest of time. So talk about Neptune and Pisces a little bit. Pisces and the planet Neptune, which is its ruler. Also Jupiter, its ancient ruler. Both of which I think right now are currently located there in Pisces. And possibly both may be retrograde too, if I remember correctly. I should have looked it up, but that just came to me. So now there's no message that's showing, so I'm just going to put these to the side. Jupiter would be Pisces' ancient ruler, in addition to Neptune. We started with the twin flame oracle with big goals, self-worth, pause. Somebody may have taken a break, or they may be going to take a break in between cycles, like life cycles, because I feel like a lot of cycles are ending and then new ones are beginning. We got here an Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Cups is behind this Ace of Pentacles, so it could be new cycles in romance, maybe going from single to coupled, or maybe taking a break in between. I just got out of a relationship, so I'm going to take a pause, like the card says, and then I'm going to start something new. Who knows? We could be planning, right, with big goals here, career, business, success, claim your place in the world. Also masculine. So it could be specifically the masculine who's like making these kind of plans and thinking about these kind of moves. We do have the King of Pentacles here, and a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn possibly, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. Very generous, very secure, very stable. The type that wants to provide, like old-fashioned, traditional, could be kind of conservative. Something celebratory going on with him or with you and him. Maybe it could be his birthday if he's a Virgo, because it is Virgo season right now. Actually, we're nearing the end, or the middle, and then it'll be the last deacon soon of like when this reading starts, because it's for the 10th, right? That's when the full moon is, and so you figure 2 weeks, then 2 weeks we will have entered Libra season by the end of that 2 weeks. So anyway, your divine masculine, your twin or soulmate, is very potentially seeking you. You could be keeping a journal. You may be keeping a journal, right? Process, contemplate, and understand your sacred journey. Sometimes, and it's not often, it's more often than it's ever been. Recently, I've been guided to like write certain things down or take certain notes. It's interesting. I've just been trying to go with the flow, and not try to like control the way things are moving. I'm just trying to surrender to the universe and the guidance. And so when they randomly, I could be doing anything, and when I'm randomly, hear that I need to be writing something down, I use my phone, I try to surrender lately, and use my phone, the notes app on my phone, to quickly type out whatever it is. Or if I have a dream that I remember any of the details about in the morning, I try to, again, go to that notes app and type out what the dream is about. And we could really be guided to do that right now, because Neptune and Pisces also rules visions and dreams and our deepest desires, like the things that are really, even the things that you try to hide from yourself, you bury them way down in your heart and soul, and you don't want anybody to know how you feel about, what or who. That's what Neptune rules. That's what Pisces rules. So a lot of that could be coming to the surface now. I mean, really just got to surrender and let the ego go. See how the ego is upside down here? It's in reverse. Because we need to be into surrender. Detach, trust, free fall, have faith that all will be well. And I think I'm going to take this and put it to the side for now. I'm going to use these, I believe, for the spread from the masculine's perspective. And we'll I think we're going to work with these tarot cards for now instead. So let's give these a shuffle. Again, we're beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Two of Cups. So this is about a new beginning in a relationship, it seems. Maybe the feminine is this type of, you know, nurturer and homemaker. That's what the Queen of Pentacles represents. She too, very generous. But, you know, unlike the Queen of Cups, for example, who also can be generous and very giving. Sometimes the Queen of Cups like gives like all, you know, she overgives. She gives like everything she has. The Queen of Pentacles is more likely to make sure that she's covered too, that she too feels at home and is comfortable. So this is a really healthy energy. This may be you. This may be how you know, your person views you, or how the energy that you're using, that you're taking into this new beginning here. Oh, look, opening right to another ace. You know, more than one ace in a spread. This isn't a spread I'm shuffling, but more than one ace. Particularly auspicious. It can be things like new homes also happening. New homes, new jobs, you know, new really abundant relationships. Like once you two get together, your cup will be overflowing. You guys will be like making your mark in the world. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's like once you get with this person, just the positive. I mean, the positive energy needs to be flowing already. Your vibe needs to be high already for the union to really happen and be successful. So like once it does, like you know, as you two as individuals continue to increase your vibration and to connect with one another, you are really going to just have so much growth and like be able to energize each other, you know, and yin and yang, positive and negative, and really keep up a flow. So we have a moon in this picture. This is a new moon, but it's a Two of Swords. They call this a card of indecision. I say it's a card, you know, I say when this card shows up, you know exactly what you want to do. You're just afraid to actually do it because of what people may think. But here is you being doubtful, pessimistic about a situation, maybe missing somebody, or feeling very regretful. You know, maybe saddened that you hadn't made a move or taken advantage of an opportunity before, that you didn't have the balls or tits to make up your mind and make your decision and let the world know what it was. You know, the fact that you just said, okay, well, I haven't decided yet, because you didn't want you know, to put it out there that you had come to a decision. You picked a particular person, place, or thing to be in your life because you were afraid what other people were going to say about your decision. You kept it to yourself, and now you're feeling regretful, like, well, now my cup spilled out. Everybody else is gone. They don't went about their business with their cups. Mine spilled out, and, you know, damn it, I should have picked what I wanted. And you don't realize that there's another opportunity here to pick what you want. It's still there behind you. But you might be doing it now. We got the moon. We got the full moon here. There's a new moon sitting inside this full moon. But this card does represent the sign of Pisces in the tarot. So it's very appropriate that the moon card is showing. That moon card always shows up in my moon readings, though. And then we have the tower upright immediately behind it. So this is sudden change. Boom. You know, something occurs. And it looks like what occurs, either it's a revelation or it's a positive change, or both, because we have the King of Wands upright immediately following the tarot. This is somebody who's totally in control, who like knows who he is, knows his power. And the card after him is the Devil, but it's in reverse. So it's like, I've toppled this devil. This is really positive energy that's coming about once we have the guts, you know, once we're able to set aside ego and pride and, you know, let the world know, scream from the rooftops what our decision is about whatever this is, a person, a place, a thing, a situation, a relationship, something in our life. You know, say what we mean what we say. King of Swords, and also now showing up. So we've seen what the earth, we've seen the fire, and now the swords. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have more Leo here. The strength, again, to speak up for yourself. Major Arcana card 8 represents the Major Arcana card 8, strength, represents the sign of Leo. So I will cut these two. Oh, I guess I had done that already, huh? Guess I was meant to do it again. I won't talk about all the cards that are behind here then, again this time. Boom. Now we got the Empress atop here. All right. Having successfully ended some sort of conflict or risen above some sort of conflict. The Empress is even more grand than, you know, any of the queens, because she's like all the queens put together. There's only one Empress. It's like there's only one High Priestess in the deck. Moving on to this one. Starting with the Nine of Pentacles. This is success. This is you maybe, you know, working on yourself, self-worth, self-care. This is you know, doing well in other areas and not really having to worry about what's going on in your life. I mean, things are going to come up, right, in everybody's life, such as life, but you're not like in a panic. Behind it, you're getting some wish fulfillment with the Star, albeit in reverse. Major Arcana card 17, the Star represents the sign of Aquarius. And then we have some sort of offer or apology. This may be what you wish for, right? I wish, you know, I could make an apology, or I wish this person would apologize. And that could be exactly what's happening for you now. This can also be about, like, a lot of people see it as like a single card. I mean, I don't always see it that way, because when it comes to love, even in terms of couples, the message of the Nine of Pentacles is super positive. You know, it's about mutual adoration and love and respect. But it can represent singles, you know, so maybe, again, what's ending with the full moon, or what has ended recently, perhaps, is a relationship. And then we have something new starting with the Ace of Wands. We've got the Sun. Very strong fire. The Knight of Wands right behind the Ace. Again, Leo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Sagittarius is the next fire sign that is coming up. And Sagittarius also represents the Sun. However, Earth's star, the Sun, rules the sign of Leo. So those two energies both very prevalent here. We've got another Devil and another Tower, almost back to back, just like they appeared in this deck. Completely different deck. This time the Devil's upright though. Represents the sign of Capricorn. This could be Scorpio energy maybe, or some kind of fire. Whatever the case is, we have somebody here realizing that they have the ability to bring this opportunity back around to themselves, if that's what they want, to manifest any and everything that they desire. Here we got the Ace of Cups, you know, new opportunity. I want the opportunity back. I missed it. I want it back. And then, you know, they're realizing that now very quickly. Something abrupt could happen. Maybe something could be revealed. Some light could be shown on a situation, right, that this Devil represents, or, you know, they could be dry, like in terms of Devil can be about addictions, and I'm getting something about like alcoholism, and maybe when they sober up, when they're dry, like the Sun, they're able to see more clearly, and that's where the epiphany comes from with the Tower. You see all the aces that keep popping up? So these are all the new beginnings. It's all positive. Like whatever's ending with this full moon. Full moons bring about endings. It's like really for our own good and for the higher good and for the better. Because we have all these aces. We have all these new beginnings that are going to be starting as a result, you know, as a consequence of what's ending. Page of Cups. Overall energy. Devil now in reverse again. Somebody holding on very tightly, maybe to the past, and with this full moon, perhaps they'll be made to let stuff go. Behind the King of Pentacles, again, we do have the Three of Cups. So, you know, something celebratory could be going on with his life. Maybe this is representing somebody getting a new job or coming into some other money or abundance. Or again, maybe it's his birthday. Maybe he's a Virgo. Maybe there's a situation of being reunited. Maybe what's ending is a three-party situation. You know, that's why one cup is upside down. That would only leave two left over, and then the new beginning. Another Ace of Wands showing up here. This Queen of Wands in reverse. Maybe she's out. Maybe she was a liar. Maybe she was a cheater. You couldn't trust her. The Hermit, the Virgo, got rid of her. I don't know. Tell a whole story here, you know. Let's give a shuffle. Overall energy here, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody, I think, did probably leave their home, leave their situation, their relationship, their family. There was an ending. But again, even with that, it looks like what's coming next is for the higher, greater good of everybody involved. So, let's do a cross spread with these three decks here, beginning with, I'll turn them all over. So remember, the overall energy here is the Empress. Here it's the Page of Cups. And here it is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Recent past. King of Wands. So again, recently, somebody could have really stepped into their power, realized who they are, maybe even realized their position in a divine counterpart dynamic, like maybe realizing that they are a divine masculine in this case. It doesn't matter what gender or sexuality, it could be a male or female that's coming to this realization. This is all fluid. You know, so that could be like, because the cycle's ending or it has ended, they realize, oh, like, I got to take back control of my life. I got to get back control of my power. Let's see what else is going to be revealed. So this is the recent past. And recent past doesn't have to mean something that's passed already. It can be like in the first week of the moon energy, and then like the second week is the future. You know what I mean? So you'll take what resonates, leave what doesn't, or apply it to your life as it you know, applies. So this deck, I'm sorry. Also in the recent past, we had death. So again, we had an ending. Something is transitioning. Somebody is transforming, or something is transforming. So I think, again, for a lot of people, there is a masculine energy that is transforming from, you know, a page to a knight, from a knight to the king. And may very well be an Aries or a Scorpio, with Mars energy coming through very strongly here. Mars, of course, rules both Aries and Scorpio. And then we do have major arcana card Death, which represents the sign of Scorpio, and the end of a cycle, or end of something, like something will cease to exist as it has in the same way that it has in the past. So it doesn't mean that, you know, people, places, things are going to completely go away, but they will not be this. If they don't completely go away, they won't ever be the same or how they were. So they won't be available to you in the same way, or whatever the case may be. Also, recent past. The Star. So some sort of wish fulfillment. You could have asked for this. Lord, please take me out of this situation. Please help me to level up to king. Please, you know, help me to transition or bring this situation to a close, because that's what I need in order to move forward. Also, there could be an Aquarius involved, or there could be something involving online dating, or watching somebody online, you know, checking somebody's social media out and stuff. Maybe seeing their rise to the top too. Maybe they inspired you and wanted you to level up, because you're like, this person's a star, you know. They motivate me that I want to level up too. Recent past. Near future. Strength in reverse. So having the strength to support ourselves, to support other people, strength in every aspect of your life, and, you know, whether it's the general energies, it's love, it's finance, it's work, whatever. Upright, reverse, it's always a good card. Obviously, when it's upright, we are more aware of our power and ability to make it through any kind of situation, to support ourselves through anything and face anything that comes our way, or to do that for somebody else, to help them through something. In reverse, we may not realize as readily, hey, you know, like, I got this. But, you know, you do. You do, is what the important message is. You got it. That's near future. Also near future. Letting go of something. So maybe we feel like we're not as strong because something's changed in our lives, because we've let something go. We don't have it anymore. We don't have it available to us. So it's like, how do I move forward? And it could be money, right? It could be money. Like maybe you quit a job maybe so now your new job is at a lesser pay, but it's what you've wanted to do all your life. Or maybe, you ended a relationship, whatever kind of relationship was that was, like mutually supportive, and so that person could give you money or loan you money or whatever, and vice versa, but they're gone now, so you don't have that. You just have to depend on your own money. Like, it could be those kind of situations. Maybe you left your parents' house, or your kids moved out and they used to help you to support yourself, or your spouse, your mate, whatever, you broke up, and so that, or your roommate, they moved about their business, whatever. You've had to release something. And so you're having to experience life in a different way. But again, you have the strength, the ability to face anything that comes your way and to make it through. You just need to realize it. Also, we have the King of Wands. So here we have the King of Wands. So he's got control of his life. He's making changes. He's doing all kinds of things. And then in the very near future, already he feels sort of like, ugh, like, what did I get myself into? This, because sometimes we don't like change, or change can be scary. Again, he's going to be fine. He's got that strength there. And whatever he has ended for him, something new has begun that is to his betterment. That's what the universe assures us of. The feminine higher self, message from higher self, or 5D, King of Swords in reverse. Somebody, something may not be as it seems. Something or somebody may not be as it seems they seem. So there could be some sort of misunderstanding. Doesn't mean that it's a lie, that's untruth. I think this could be because of Mercury retrograde, that something may not be clear. There could be a misunderstanding, or something could, that's what a misunderstanding is. Like, you could think maybe something's one way and it's another. So it may appear to be a lie, it may appear to be an untruth. It could cause some sort of discord. Also, the in cases of like relationships, sometimes the King of Swords can be about us wanting to be with somebody, being attracted to somebody, they being attracted to us, that we sort of like, maybe to society we don't fit, it's like we're taking a walk on the wild side to be with this different type of person. So that could be too. Maybe you're the different type of person, and this masculine is going to take a risk on you in that sense, or vice versa. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through with this King of Swords, and of course Mercury, which is backwards. This could be representative of Mercury itself. And this could be the message from higher self is saying, like, just be mindful. Mercury's in retrograde, so communications could be challenging. Travel could be challenging. Those could be the messages too. Also for the feminine higher self, we have walking away from something. So that may be tied to this, or working toward something new, maybe based on this information, releasing ourselves from something. Also for the feminine higher self, but again, there's a new beginning. So either we're walking toward this Ace of Wands, or we're, walking away from something else, or both, right? We're walking away from something so that we can walk toward this Ace of Wands. But if you're not clear on this, there's a need to get clarity, I think, before ultimately making the move, just so you know where you're going, you understand where you're headed. But your destination is good, though, with the Ace of Wands. So the masculine higher self for 5D message, he's got the Tower. Again, with the Tower. So again, there's a major change, epiphany, something comes in very quickly, changes his life, or the path of his life, his life, whatever it is, just completely different. It will cease to exist as it had before. Also for the masculine higher self, but he's already got plans for something new, or the universe has got plans for him. This 5D message, God's got plans for him, and they're taking shape already, even if he can't see it. So maybe he can't see it because he's in the midst of this, and it feels like turmoil, this kind of ending, but there's plans for him. And you see, this is very calm energy. Also for the masculine higher self, the Devil in reverse. Devil, again, has been flipped over. He's been released from something. So this could be from a codependent relationship. This could be from an addiction that he had. This could be from both. It could be from fear. Like, whatever obstacles he was dealing with, these are toppled, okay? That's what the universe wants him to know. is what's happening for him with this energy of the Pisces full moon. For the feminine in the 3D, we have the moon. Again, we have the energy of Pisces. So again, like I was saying here with the King of Swords, that there could be a misunderstanding or something that's not clear. The moon is also about illusions and things not being clear. And I don't really understand what you're trying to tell me, universe. But we still receive a lot of guidance, and particularly with this full moon, particularly with the full moon, but also particularly with this Pisces moon. Because again, Pisces rules these type of things. It also, I just was drawn, Pisces also rules the hands and feet. I don't know who needs that message, but that's why, because it's like water, that's why our hands and our feet need to be treated with water and like lotion and massage, because it's, anyway, I could get all into it. But that somebody needed to hear that. So maybe there's something going on with your hands or feet, or maybe just part of self-care. You need to go get a manicure and a pedicure. But anyway, what I was saying was we could be receiving messages, whether in our dreams, in a sleep state or an awake state or whatever, signs, synchronicities all around. We might not be able to piece them together and make a clear message as to what we're being told. But if you receive it in the form of guidance, you feel like you're being told to actually take some sort of action, the idea is that you still take it, even if you don't, you're unclear as to where it leads, okay? Because remember, where it leads is the Ace of Wands. You just can't necessarily see that yet. And it may involve a Pisces or perhaps other water sign with this showing up. Also for the feminine 3D, the Lovers in reverse. So major decision could be coming up for you too. Heart versus head decision. Or there could be a major change in your life, or a major act of love made towards you. Not to the extent that it's major as it would be, if it was upright. Like upright, it will be much bigger event. But in reverse, this is still something happening in the area of love and toward you during this period. So if it's not that, it's that you have to make, or you're making a decision that is like your heart versus your head. So logic is dictating that you do one thing, but your heart is telling you to do something else. And ultimately, you make the decision, free will, but the universe wants you to know, walking away from something, which could be hard. You could be saying, well, how could I leave that behind? That job, that situation, that person, that relationship. How could I leave that behind? This is what's waiting if you do. It may not look like it makes sense. And so that's why your logic, your head may be telling you no. If you feel in your heart to do it, then you do it, and then you get this. Or vice versa. You know what I mean? But again, free will. Masculine 3D life. Disappointment, regret. I think, again, that he hadn't done something sooner, hadn't gone after an opportunity. But here we have him being released from whatever chains this was that had him bound. So there's another opportunity. So he need not remain like this anymore, and he needs to turn around and notice that there's 2 cups. Also, he could be very, very deeply missing someone, like yearning for someone, because remember, our deepest desires are also what is represented by Pisces and Neptune. Maybe it's this Queen of Wands to match his King of Wands, right? When we've got 2 Kings of Wands on the table, so we definitely have a divine counterpart, or a twin flame or soulmate sort of relationship showing up on the table, although that may not be everybody's experience or situation or how it resonates with them. When we have 2 of the same suit, the King and Queen, that is what it means. That for at least for somebody, one person that's watching, this is about their relationship, and it is, they are like divine counterparts, meant to have a relationship, in some way, for some reason, to fulfill some purpose, destined for the universe. So anyway, this is confidence. This might be who he's missing, about what he's regretful. Or this could be his own energy, or the need for him to maybe lean into a more feminine energy. Because we do have 2 kings on the table of wands. Maybe he's overly masculine, and he's out of balance, and he needs to lean into that. Again, there's a cycle ending. It's something that he doesn't necessarily want to end, and that could just be because of the fear. Right? We see we slip back into fear here with the King of Wands in reverse. So it could just be like I don't want to do this. I don't want to go into a new cycle. You know. Or he could be saddened, worried, disappointed, or regretful or fearful even that another situation, because for some it definitely seems like they left a relationship or they will be leaving a relationship during this period because they made a choice previously. It may be are feeling like they made the wrong choice. They regret the choice that they made. So now they may be worried if that other opportunity is over or not. And it's not. Yeah, it's not. I mean, like, you know, it's not too late. Which is actually like the theme of, and I think somewhat like the title of the weekly reading. Like, it's never too late to start again. So it was something like that I had decided to entitle the reading for the week. You know, it's never too late to start your life over or something like that. So like he may be feeling sort of like, I blew it, I made the wrong choice, and now everything, you know, my life is ruined, and that's not the case, is what I'm getting from the world. The world can also signify, again, the party of three. It is card number 21 or 3. Yeah, Major Arcana card number 21. So party of 3 may have ended, and he may be worrying, is it too late to, you know, go back to the other person? At the heart of the matter, we have, again, the indecision, the need to make a decision. I believe we've already made the decision. We just need to let the world know and actually act on it. Pull off the blindfold, pull off the mask, stop pretending, and actually act on what we want. Go after our desires. And defend our decisions and our beliefs and what we want. You know, don't be afraid. Like, you think he's cute, or you think she's attractive, or, you know, you're saying you're gay after all these years. You used to be straight. You know, whatever it is, you got to let it out, and you got to live your truth, and then be ready to defend it. And you won't necessarily have to, you know, defend it in a physical way. Or like this, but you have to be willing to be, you know, to stand your ground and say, yeah, this is what I want. This is what I've chosen for my life. Mind your business. And this is about, again, loosening up. The Page of Cups, loosening up, maybe being a little relaxing. Like, yes, I'm happy. Leave me alone. This is what I've chose. This is what I wanted, and I'm happy, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to take the time to, you know, smell the roses and, you know, be in this moment, be present. So it's really, really beautiful. The Page of Cups is possibly an actual water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. This person could be younger than you. And when I say younger than you, it doesn't mean like it's a real May-December relationship. You know, you could be a year older, a month older, a day older. I don't know. But, you know, even with that, the Page of Cups could be showing up. And for the placement specific to love, we have the Emperor in reverse. So this is, again, some surrender, maybe even on the part of the masculine. Like, you don't have to try to be in control of everything and run everything. And you may be older, again. And the Emperor can signify like an older male, maybe somebody who is already sort of set in their ways and successful and stable and secure and all of that. And even, again, a provider type, a father type, maybe an actual father or, you know, married man or formerly married man. Maybe he's recently divorced, a divorcee, and you know, he's just used to a particular type of organization and things. But if he's going to get into a relationship that's different, right? Ace of Swords, or you may have the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, that's going to be a little bit different and unexpected, he'll need to loosen up and surrender a bit. So he's there in reverse. Also, we have a 10 of Swords in reverse. It's another indication of a cycle ending, a cycle of pain, betrayal, or again, possibly addiction. This could be about relationships ending. Yeah, party of three, again, or something ending. This could be divorce, or like the equivalent of divorce that's happening here, that's showing up in love life. Let's see what would be crossing. Yeah, the Eight of Cups, so walking away, leaving. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. There was inequity, there was a lack of balance, there was a lack of give and take, and the ability to work together. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse too. So I think this is what this is talking about. Ends of relationships. Alternatively, these on their own are not horrible cards. You know, the Three of Pentacles certainly is not. Neither is the Six of Pentacles. I mean, even the Eight of Cups isn't, right? The Three of Cups definitely isn't. You know, this is a card of reunion and celebration and happiness. Upright, this is a card of equity and equality and give and take and the ability to do both and being open, you know, to sharing, just free of agenda, true unconditional love. This is about having mutual adoration and maybe taking the time and the patience to allow the relationship to grow, because we can't rush into it. Maybe because I just got out of a relationship, I'm not ready to rush into it. But I would like to, you know, I feel that you have the makings to, you know, make me a beautiful and happy wife or husband. And I'd like to slowly get there. So I think that could be the message here. You know, there's like several messages here. Again, one can be about an ending of a relationship. And then there's the ability for something very new and beautiful to also begin. With that. What energy will we enter the next new moon with? That would be the new moon in Libra. The Sun in reverse. So the Sun can be about sort of in reverse, can be about like returning from a break. Sometimes the Sun is about a break, needing some time to yourself. Also can be about some information being revealed. Maybe not as much again as if it was upright, you know, but there you do develop some clarity, some level of clarity and understanding of things, or you get some actual news information by the time we're ready for the new moon. And again, possibly a Sagittarius or Leo is involved here. Time for the new moon in Libra. We got the 10 of Pentacles. So some, perhaps some money or something, maybe tied to something environmental, radiation. I guess for people like me or in my neighborhood, could be 9/11. Maybe some money you're waiting for in relation to 9/11 or cancer. I'm just getting the rays, the radiation. That may come in during this period. But of course, there's all kinds of situations where people are due, like the floods and things. Maybe something happened to your home. You live in Louisiana or, you know, one of these states, Texas, one of these states where they've had damage, and some money or something that you've been waiting for in connection to that could be coming in too. Or just in general, this could be maybe you live in a warm climate. And that's where the Sun is coming through. Or again, maybe you're a Leo or Sagittarius. But this is lump sums. This is success. This is a feeling of being secure and stable. This could be something tied to your home, where you just, things are going better for you. Things are going more so your way as we enter that. Maybe because it's the new moon in Libra and it's the justice, right? Things are balancing out. The last card is the King of Pentacles upright. Wow. Right, so this is success again, stability, security, maybe even something going on in your relationship that would also be positive, maybe coming out from, like I said, can be about a break or the end of a break since it's in reverse. So maybe this is you coming together, end of separation, and your abundant relationship with a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone like into those traits or attributes. And that's what I have for you there. Now we'll move on to the spread like I said, from the perspective of the masculine himself. For that, we'll use the oracle cards. So then surrender is in the bottom of the deck here. In the position of the divine feminine, we have family. So this is where we are, like, or what we're wanting, what we're looking for, what we're focused on in this time. Kids, opinions, judgment, resolving family stress, and getting support. Also, maybe in terms of our relationships, even though we're going through a rough patch, my feelings for you haven't changed. Things will get better, I promise, if we're in separation. That could be a message for connected to that. The masculine as it relates to the feminine. Mirroring. So both dealing with similar situations, maybe even having the same thoughts, the same worries, concerns, the same happiness and joys. You are a heaven-sent earth angel who inspires me to be my best self. So this could be like the person I said, maybe one is watching the other and being inspired and wanting to grow, wanting to level up because they see you, they see your success. The masculine as it relates to himself. What is he feeling and thinking about himself? Ascension, growth, expansion, fifth dimension, intuitive communication. He may be trying to talk to you telepathically. You are connected at the soul level. He's realizing that, or has realized that, or does realize it during this period, right, with the full moon. Love messages. You are in my heart now and forever, and I will always be faithful to you. That could mean different things for different people. Again, how you set up the dynamics of your relationship is your business and your decision, and just be, prepared to defend whatever that means for you. So when you make the decision, Two of Swords, we prepare for Seven of Wands, to say this is how we choose to live our life, and that's it. The masculines, sort of feelings on the relationship or union, connection, and sometimes it's just energetic as a whole. And we have release. Loosen your hold. So you're going to stop trying to control everything. He's just going to be in the moment again. And our overall energy was surrender. So this fits perfectly. Loosen your hold. Relax. Unwind. Release fear, anxiety, and doubt. So this is what we were just talking about with the Emperor and with the Page of Cups in reverse. The love message says, you are my only love interest, and I'm here to stay. So maybe he's just realized that with this fifth dimension energy, and now that he's realized that, he's just releasing, and he just, okay, I'm just going to let go and let this happen. I'm not running back and forth anymore. I know what's happening now, and I'm here to stay. Again, this could be just energetic, though. Overall, so maybe I should move these. They're in a bad spot. Overall, we have destruction. So Tower again. Tower moment. Unexpected change. New opportunities. And message here. You are the love of my life, and I will treat you like the precious treasure you are to me. So that could be the change, the major change. Maybe you weren't treated like that before. Maybe you were getting breadcrumb before. Maybe you're getting, ghosted and things before. But now with this realization, and with this having, the vibration having increased, the ascension happening, right? The expansion of the soul. Now there's realization, there's understanding, and there's this major revelation. Wow. I haven't been treating you right. I got to do better. What energy the masculine would have the feminine give to the union or connection? If it were up to him, I'm probably going to have to put it here on top of this in order to have room. It is blessings. All right. So protection, attention, love. And your guides are always with you. You see there's like a chariot here. So it's like always being prepared for movement. And I'm getting like ride or die. Like what would he have her do if it were up to him? Be like a ride or die. Like be there with the chariot, with the car, you know, always ready to pull out or pull up and go and handle business. The love message we have is, you and I have run our course. Wow. I'm sorry, but the answer is no. I'm thinking, obviously that has nothing to do with blessings, but I'm thinking that this is another message for relationship that's ending, because it looks like this chariot's not in motion. So it's like whoever stopped, I think this is who this is for. Let's pull one more. Yeah, we went back to the other energy. I believe that we are destined to be together in this life. Our connection is special and has been blessed by the angels. And the card is called Blessings. So this one is for whoever's getting left behind. What energy the masculine himself is bringing to sort of the table. In this material world, I told you, like, I felt like he wants to be this King of Pentacles. We've seen the King of Pentacles several times in this reading tonight. And he wants to be like a traditional provider type. And maybe that's why he's been fighting, the surrender. To flip the emperor over and say, like, you're not in control, you're not running this, like, we're a partnership. We've got to work together. It can be challenging for somebody that's set in their ways. Despite that, like what he's bringing, he wants to be able to bring, money, career, status, and like just like a certain level of respect for himself to the table. And love message. Let's have a nice dinner together and enjoy ourselves afterwards. He's going to pay for it. Again, it's going to be very traditional. What energy the universe or God would have both archetypes, masculine and feminine, bring to the table, and what God wants to help with, what the universe wants to help with, is fall, making something happen this fall, which is the 22nd. Fall starts on the 22nd of September, so it's within this period. Change is in the air. We see it here with the tower, right? And all the towers we've seen tonight. Major change. And your answers arrive in autumn. I think sooner rather than later. And the universe wants to help us to get those answers. The love message is, the feelings between us are mutual. Again, we're mirroring, so we're feeling the same things. What energy we will enter or move toward the new moon in Libra with. And it's karmic partner. This could mean more than one thing. This could mean, a new relationship, or this could mean having gotten rid of who is commonly called the karmic in these situations. Because karmic partner, I'm sure the way the cards were made, this is to represent the karmic, the way the author intended it. But really, the soulmate relationships, the twin flame, those are karmic relationships too. If you're going by the true definition. But because I think that, again, the author probably meant these to mean the karmic, I'm going to say primarily this card is talking about, again, the person over here with the card that we run our course. This is their message. And there's an ending. There's an ending to a karmic situation or relationship by the Libra new moon. If it hasn't happened already. I definitely feel like for a bunch it's already happened. This is upright too. Let's look at this one also. Okay, for some that may leave you alone. That may, once you in that relationship, that may result in you being alone for a while. And it could be like with the first spread that we just did, maybe you're wanting to take a break and not go right into another relationship, whether you're the masculine or the feminine, or, both had a situation like that. You may want to take some time to be alone for a while. You may even be feeling abandoned or lonely or lost. But again, the divine is with you through this situation. The universe wants to help you with the situation and have it resolved for you, have your answers to you by fall. The love message is, you are so familiar to me, and I feel like I've known you for 1,000 years. So that is from the, toward the next person that you will be with. The true person with whom you belong, not this karmic. And that's what I have for you, coming to you with the energy of the Pisces full moon. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate it. Namaste.